I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
Can we stop? Can we stop calling everything racism, everything Nazi? Like, can we just stop that in 2025? Because I'm just so sick. Like, y'all don't realize you're actually taking power away from those struggles by using that word for everything. This is a commercial for jeans. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to show y'all the commercial, and I'm going to give my thoughts in a little deeper dive. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, helps out the algorithm. Also, if you're a content creator looking to grow a brand online without the burnout, make sure you tap into my content confidence workbook. Information is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. All right, I'm going to shut up, and then I'm going to react.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Alright, I can see why they mad. I can see why some of these women are mad. And it's mainly women that I'm seeing get online and kind of bash this girl. But the next one, the next video is what people are really mad about.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not.
Then you need to just leave. Get out the country. Get out the country. If you don't like it here that much, like y'all be telling black people, get out the country. Go. Okay, let's break down the ad. All right, let's break it down and be logical here. Do I think that there's a parallel someone could draw between someone kind of promoting the same characteristics that I guess Hitler in Germany promoted with the blue eyes and blonde hair? Sure, they promoted blue eyes and blonde hair, and this actress has blue eyes and blonde hair. But what, is she never supposed to love herself? Is she never supposed to love those things about her? You know how, and if black people get online talking about they outraged about this, I'm calling bullshit. You know how many black people was walking around with the blue contacts? Yeah, I saw you. How many, remember when colored contacts came out? Black people was walking around, look at what color, look, I got the hazel ones, I got the blue ones. Black women walking around with blonde weave today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Well, and yesterday, but you know what I'm saying. So we can't sit here and act like those aren't traits that are worshipped within our country. Let's be real. And honestly, guys, if you really believe that American Eagle is making a commercial about Nazis and trying to sell jeans, you have lost your mind. Here's what happened. And I have a master's degree in sociology, and I've been in these classrooms and I've seen them. And as someone who leans more conservative, I can definitely see why these things take the route they take. You see, and what is called is content analysis. So you look at certain content and then you say, okay, what are the patterns? What are the trends throughout time within content? And then you start analyzing it. And then you get to this commercial where it's like traits, blue eyes, blonde hair. She's trying to promote Nazi. Why? Maybe she's just trying to get a bag. Maybe she doing a commercial and they use the wordplay on jeans, G-E-N-E, and jeans, J-E-A-N. Maybe that's what they did. But let's see what else she's talking about. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let her rock out, and then I'm going to finish this up.
But it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
You know what the crazy thing is, too? This woman has blue eyes. From what I can see, she has blue eyes. And so we've gotten to a point in America where white people are so fragile and white people just want to be allies so bad that they don't realize they're talking down on themselves. What happens if this woman has children one day? Should she not be excited, or should she not look at those as good traits if her children have blue eyes? Should she see herself as less than because she has blue eyes? Reverse racism and internal racism is not going to be how black people and white people build a future together. White people, stop putting yourselves down to try to accommodate other groups of people. It's not a long-term strategy that will work.
I also am thinking about like all of the young girls who are doing their back to school shopping right now at places like American Eagle who are seeing ads like this. Yikes. Also, American Eagle is mostly a brand that like teenagers to like young adults shop at, and so the fact that like this type of advertising is being used that feels so for the male gaze and so over-sexualized, like
No. Isn't that what woke feminism promotes? Is the over-sexualization of women? Aren't y'all the one telling young girls and women to go out there and sleep with whoever you want to sleep with no accountability? Aren't you out there telling women just, it shouldn't matter what you wear, men shouldn't gaze at you anyways? Aren't y'all telling people that? And aren't y'all sitting here talking about you don't know what a woman and a man is anyways? So let's stop the virtue signaling. On top of that, when I was a child, guess what I wasn't doing? Just take a crazy guess. Just a crazy guess. All right, I'm sure you probably didn't guess right. But what I wasn't doing is watching ads for South Pole. Right? I used to rock South Pole. I wasn't watching ads. I didn't care about. This is an adult thing. Teenagers aren't watching an ad and I'm going to wait for this ad to come out and then I'm going to go shop. No, they want what they want. And honestly, most teenagers probably wouldn't have connected those dots. They're probably only knowing what's going on because of social media. And let's be real. Let's be honestly real. Nobody wants someone looking like this, all due respect to her. Nobody wants someone with a double chin, all right, in those ads. And that's why y'all really mad. You mad because they got a hot white girl with a nice figure to do an ad, and you jealous. Let's keep it a buck. You jealous. But I'm gonna let her rock out for another minute or so.
I just don't like it. I don't like it even a little bit. Bro, and I haven't even mentioned the fact that this entire ad campaign that Sydney Sweeney is doing right now is incredibly reminiscent to the Brooke Shields Calvin Klein jeans ad campaign that she did when she was 14 years old. That was extremely over-sexualized and weird. Yeah. Why are we referencing that? Why are we referencing that? I thought we agreed that that was weird that they had her do that. So we got a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman talking about her good jeans in an ad campaign that is a reference to a 14-year-old Brooke Shields, Calvin Klein's ad campaign that we've all agreed was really weird and predatory. Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like it. I don't like anything about it, actually. Nope.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you like because you're not the target audience. Let's be real. You're not the target audience. Like you said, the target audience, and this woman looks like she might be in her early to mid-20s. I don't know. But you're not the target audience. The target audience are teenagers. Now, I get it. If your target audience is teenagers, I can see why someone would think that that's over-sexualized. However, that's not the outrage. And let's be perfectly clear. People have been over-sexualizing things forever. You can't even go into Walmart and walk around and try to shop without seeing some 12-year-old on a little poster in some underwear in the underwear section, and you just like, yo, do they gotta put that right here? Do they gotta put this? So we can't sit here and act like we're upset at the over-sexualization. Weren't woke liberals clapping for that movie called Cuties where they had like 7, 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds twerking on stage, and they said this is just an expression of art, and this is just, this is art and stuff. No, you can't flip-flop. Y'all don't really care about the over-sexualization of women or girls, because if you did, then you would also care about the over-sexualization of grown women. right? If you are saying it's okay for grown women to walk around and be over sexual and things like that, and that's the idea of society where women are able to do that, why would you have a problem with teenagers doing it if you're saying this is okay later on? What things do we agree on that's okay later on that we promote that we don't want to push on children, right? Like cussing. People say, oh, cussing's bad. Okay, well, as an adult, people don't really promote cussing, but it's okay, right? But so I can understand that part. But this, when you're sitting here saying that the over-sexualization of women is a problem, but you constantly push it on women, I'm not buying it. Y'all are jealous. Y'all wish y'all were in that commercial, and you're not. This is mainly, I think, white women trying to virtue signal. I haven't really seen black people rocking out with it. I'm gonna have to dive a little deeper, but this is wild. Y'all just looking for any reason to be upset and to be triggered. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is this ad a problem or not? Let me know. Maybe I got something wrong. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, tap in, subscribe to the channel, check out the Content Confidence Workbook in the comment section, also in the description. I'll see y'all next time.